Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Psalm 6:7. My eyes grow weak with sorrow. They fail because of all of my foes. The reason David's eyes was failing is because they were bloodshot and he could no longer see. He could no longer hide his anguish because it was revealed through his eyes. Have you ever come across people that you can tell by looking at them that there's something wrong? Their eyes are in anguish. You can see the pain. You can see the desperation. But here's the cool thing. David didn't hide it. You know, hiding behind your pain will not bring healing. I don't know if you've ever tried it. I don't know if you want to try it. I'm going to recommend you don't, because all I'm going to do is when I hide behind my pain is begin to hurt other people. You know, when we have something that we haven't quite dealt with inside of our heart, inside of our mind, you know, there's a place where it's just something's just not right and you're hiding there. What's going to end up happening is that root is going to speak out into the language that you use with others. It's going to speak out to the way that you treat others. It's going to show your action. Because if you're hurt, you're thinking that you're hiding it, but you're not, because your actions will speak. Hurt people, like, this is such a cliche thing, but hurt people hurt people. So if you're finding yourself hurting other people's feelings, or not even caring if you are, or doing it and then, you know, laughing about it, there's a bigger problem. When people hurt me, and I always go through this filter. Okay, is it me? Is it something I've actually done to hurt them, you know, and they're lashing back at me? Or, you know, what is going on in their life? I don't take on the hurt. I don't really try to take on other people's criticism or their remarks until I do a filter. I want to learn from it, but I also want to say, maybe there's a deeper issue at hand. Maybe there's a wound that continues to speak. And all that wound does is lash out at others through these obnoxious things like cynicism, not healthy criticism, you know, judgmental, being religious, you know, that religious thing that speaks, that thinks you have to measure up to them. And so if you're being wounded by other people, ask yourself, take it as a lesson, but then also begin to realize there might be a bigger issue going on the other end that's trying to wound you, because wounds want to wound other people. It's just odd how we're made. But David didn't hide it. You know, when we're wounded, don't hide. Don't hide behind your wounds, because this is what ends up happening. You end up wounding other people. Clear it out. You know, we talked about tears yesterday. Go back and listen to it if you didn't. Tears is a great way. Talk it out. Speak it out to the Lord. Ask the Lord if there's a bigger issue going on behind the people that are trying to wound you, and you're owning it, and you're not supposed to be owning it, because there's a deeper wound going on inside the other person. Talk it out. Find somebody that you really, really trust and say, this really hurt. Go to the person that's wounded you and have an adult, non-hurtful conversation. And chances are, if you do that, you might be just the person that God's going to use to bring healing. I don't know. There's lots of options. Are you going to sit there with your wound? Am I going to sit there with my wound? Or am I going to be an adult, you know, hiding behind my bloodshot eyes because I'm so hurt, behind my pain? Or are you going to lay it out? You, my friend, have a very blessed day.